passing, we learn more about the entrepreneur from one of his closest companions.
In today's episode, we've collected the funniest and most ridiculous moments that happened live. From plots that went wrong to funny cases in the studio. All this proves once again that even professionals sometimes get into ridiculous situations. So, get comfortable and get ready for a lot of humor and a good mood, because these moments will definitely cheer you up. Apparently, the road back to the studio is already blocked. Now they need to find a new way to get there. What an interesting chat. I can't get off it. Such a failure even for a small cameo role. Honestly, did someone remember the temperature for tomorrow? The drink for the final broadcast was chosen incorrectly. Their boss has told them several times, take regular wine.
Gas que posee el espumoso. Puta madre.
Apparently, Hector woke up today in a bad mood.
What's his name again?
Hector.
Okay. That literally almost bit me.
You can get out of any situation with dignity, and this girl succeeded.
Okay, to be honest.
The report from the greenhouse for the cultivation of rare and valuable plants clearly did not go according to plan. Such a thing was supposed to be the highlight of this broadcast, but in the end, everything turned out to be even funnier. If a person confidently claims that he is not afraid of clowns, then it is highly likely that this is not true.
But I heard that you were.
Well, she should have been warned that llamas love to spit.
Trying to figure out what to do next.
It was hardly a good idea from the very beginning, but the audience was delighted. Unicorns are found in this area, but the presenter was clearly not aware of this.
Right now, but everyone is out safely. We're live tonight. David Williams, first coach, he's NBC 12.
Apparently, the wife watched this report, and the reporter decided not to risk it.
LaBeouf obviously kept on moving during the course of this scenario, avoiding all cameras. I left myself who couldn't avoid a fan.
Still, reporting from home has its drawbacks. The Oklahoma City team should still reconsider the appearance of its mascot. Musicians are calm and silent people, but it's better not to joke with them. There is nothing unusual, it's just a snowman going to work. So which is worse, a phone thief or a correspondent busy with their phone? Apparently, the management of the TV channel forgot to pay the salary to the host.
Tem aqui. Me diga lá, quantas tem? Não sei quantas. Não sei quantas. Não sei. Não sei. Não sei. Não sei. Não sei. Deve ter. Deve.
In a series of boring reports, this girl decided to stand out. She literally decided to conquer new heights right from a children's slide.
It is the childhood myth.
This correspondent is suffering from allergies, but he tries to look professional.
Winter Heights, Marcus McIntosh, KCGI 8 News. Excuse me. I was
Sorry. I was...
The funniest moments in the career of a TV journalist are stories with fans of the winning team.
Ja, ich verstehe. Ich glaube...
Now we have a sudden gust on the air. Will someone explain to this guy how the green screen works?
Guys, coming on!
Not every TV presenter has the opportunity to hire a nanny for her child, but I think after this interview, she will reconsider her approach to this issue.
And in that case, do we say, well, Leicester's been useful, we've got an example, and we're improving our systems as a result?
Experienced presenters are always quick to navigate the situation.
Look at this beautiful shot this afternoon. You can, wow! Yeah, 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 yeah.
Why won't you allow giraffes to do what they want? How can one control themselves here? What a great start, and what an unexpected fiasco. The coolest moments are when the main events unfold in the background. The Spanish minister mistook the recess in his stand for a glass and poured water into it. The well-known Gordon Ramsay can not only cook perfectly, but literally light up in any program.
I'm getting crispy.
The most important thing is to pretend that nothing is happening. He instantly became one of their own kind. So now wait for an invitation to the pub after the game.
I want to give them a rude awakening. It's go Stars. Thank you, Steve. Be careful out there, my man.
The persistence of this little girl is amazing. It also seems to us that the news can wait. As you can see, he only wanted to try, but circumstances forced him to flee. It's hard to imagine a more touching weather forecast. The weather will definitely be as predicted tomorrow. During the report, the fire alarm was activated. As you can see, the presenter did not lose her head and completed the interview professionally. Bravo!
We'll be back after this. The fire alarm's going off for something. We'll be back after this. I'm gonna send it back to you right now.
The report from a subway station has never been so exciting. The reporter's reaction is simply priceless.
De 2020. Ahora ya deja de ser obligatoria a partir de mañana, aunque hemos hablado con muchos pasajeros. ¡Ay, mierda!
The presenter just asked how the player was feeling. Apparently, this caused a lot of emotions that are difficult to put into words.
Every time happy, I have a pen, I have a oi, hey, a pope. Oh my God! Thank you. Go home. I go home.
Ah, Gwyneth Paltrow is back in the spotlight. What an original appearance on the Jimmy Kimmel Show. It is for this reason that you should not appear in front of a green screen in green clothes. It was her first day at work and hopefully not her last. Something fell off the presenter's desk and she screamed in surprise during the news release. This is the perfect example of how to correctly deal with an awkward moment.
Outras notícias no Jornal Nacional eu pego para você.
Obrigada.
Boa tarde, até amanhã.
Boa tarde para você. Amanhã a gente se vê.
Well, let's do it this way. If I had an ostrich, I would also carry it everywhere and show it to everyone.
Hello, you like my nails? Yeah. Okay, there's so much happening on Love You Like a Local today. Yes, Dennis the Emu is with us.
Yes.
Now, answer honestly. Who would you rather watch? A news anchor or this cute golden retriever?
And we're moving on at the speed of light. All the most interesting things are still ahead.
A reporter is recording a video in the backyard, but her dogs don't care. They have game time. In fact, it doesn't matter to them that their owner has to work now. The main thing is entertainment, and all other things will wait.
You guys, God, stop it. Seriously, you guys, stop. Stop it. Oh my gosh, this is so ridiculous. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna do the tag real quick. I'll see if they'll stop by.
This is the case when a bad omen turns into a reason to laugh.
Ai, gente, perdão. Nossa, gatinho.
Perhaps it's difficult to imagine a better advertisement for a mosquito repellent. A real gentleman always looks like this.
Don't worry, just perfect. There you go, Ava. She's really friendly.
I haven't had a kiss in a long time, so thank you for that.
Guys, I'm sorry, I have a nest here, and you've been using your cameras here. Many people want to become a superstar.
You heard it from a fan right here. Pack is back. Tickets to Sunday's game range.
Happy birthday, colleague. When you come to shoot a unique report, but everything turns out to be exactly the opposite.
And how do you like such a twist? To be honest, I can't do without your comments here.
There are such shows that you want to watch forever, regardless of the subject. The trip with the cat to the vet clinic the day before became known to several million viewers. Professionalism is a thing, but with such flying monsters, it will not be possible to keep calm.
Oh, what is up? That's because it's hot outside. Stuff like that happens.
Judging by the expressions on the owners' faces, they did not expect the camera to switch to them so soon. You can see genuine emotions. She can be understood. Sometimes I forget about time too while diving into my phone. However, it's worth paying tribute to her since she reacted quickly enough. I don't even know if I would like to have the same cheerful colleagues as this presenter.
Who did this? Who's in charge of this? Who set this up?
They said goodbye to the audience and had to deal with the fence. It looks a little awkward, yet so funny.
Leaning into it.
It's cloudy outside. Precipitation in the form of bananas is possible. This is how the co-presenter of the weather forecast commented on the incident.
Right now, we are tracking.
Animal reports are the most sincere ones. It's great when they add positivity to our daily lives.
Safe Haven is always looking.
You need to look at the camera.
There we go. All right, 3, do. Don't do it.
The reporter tries to broadcast, but playful llamas constantly distract him. He tries to stay serious, but the llamas are clearly against it. In this case, animals win.
See? Whoa. From one of his passing, we learn more about the entrepreneur from one of his closest companions.
On the air, the reporter says that hugging cows helps relieve stress, but apparently the number of girls' emotions has only increased.
Because they're all trying to get the bottle.
You want to hold it up a little bit higher.
I'm doing it wrong?
No,
Okay,
you're doing it right.
All right, I'm doing it wrong. Well, so if clearly I can't run the program because
The reporter thought that an interview in the pool with a national swimming team was a great idea, but something clearly went wrong.
I didn't see the step. Sorry about that.
How can one interrupt a live broadcast and cause panic in a reporter? Can it be a tornado? Maybe a fire? No, it's just a bee. This is what happens when your desire to show your best qualities fails. I wouldn't like to be their guest. The work of a reporter is not only about monotonous news from the studio, but also about interesting stories from different parts of the world. The journalist realized a bold dream and climbed on the trunk of an elephant. If she gets bored with the profession, she can safely go to the circus.
You can hear, oh my goodness.
Oh, and then add the music.
She is officially a part of the circus.
Oh my God.
I love it.
We understand that they want to get into the frame and look stunning. I'm sure that this child will not visit his father's work anymore.
Ó, meu filho, menino, papai tá trabalhando. E a criança vem, vai lá no ar, tá ao vivo, minha gente.
These guys are real masters of patience. The guy in the center was speechless, but he was able to pull himself together and give an answer.
El campeonato mexicano siempre fue atrasante.
This is an awkward situation at the Grammy ceremony. During his award ceremony, James Franco invited director Tommy Wiseau on stage, but there was an unexpected embarrassment when he tried to take the microphone.
Whoa. 19 years ago.
The reporter rode an ATV with the team mascot. The green guy is truly lucky today. Dinosaurs appeared in the background during the broadcast. Apparently, things are going so smoothly at the airport that even the dinosaurs decided to go on a trip.
It's a really busy time is how I'm going to wrap this up, but it is significantly winding down compared to what it looked like even earlier this afternoon, with hundreds of people coming to this airport.
Most girls dream of taking off their shoes after a hard day's work, but our heroine decided to do it in advance. What happened during the game that made her shake so much? We understand that adrenaline during the competition is off the scale.
And how do you like such a twist? To be honest, I can't do without your comments here.
The forecast of upcoming precipitation has never been as accurate as it is today.
I said the sprinklers go on here, so we're gonna send it back to you guys.
The presenter had a great show with an unusual guest. He should think about a career as a TV journalist. He definitely has all it takes to become successful in the profession.
Area. Northbound I-5, he's pointing to it right now. Northbound I-5 is going to be reduced down to 2 lanes in Linwood near 44th Avenue West. There's going to be some backups of...
An attentive viewer noticed that the correspondent had a small co-host. This Chihuahua, of course, is not Paris Hilton's pet, but he also wants to bask in the rays of glory.
All right, top hour tracking. We're gonna see if Beast moves at all this morning.
The host demonstrated how windy the weather can be. They can forget about the cap and the umbrella.
That this umbrella really isn't doing much good because of that wind. PSE&G says there are more than 1,600 customers on Long Island without power tonight. That's going away.
Her laughter is so contagious, I'm sure you're smiling too.
Here we go. 3, 2. Show Gil. Wait, no, just wait. 3, 2. Stop. I'm so sorry.
I think the host didn't like this dish. What do you think? Is it that bad, or does the cook lack talent?
Sorry. Oh, I don't know. Something not that good, this. Something. Ooh, it's the first time it's ever happened. Sorry, chef.
You're kidding me.
The working conditions of a reporter can be the most unpredictable and even dangerous. In our case, it was only about as strong wind and annoying insects.
Like, we are gonna get blown. Oh, sorry, I think something flew in my mouth. I'm gonna send it back to you guys in the studio.
Before the start of the broadcast, a man stole a corn dog from a store and appeared on the screen with it. This added some good mood to the report. Don't worry, the damage has been compensated for.
And why not do it on live TV?
There you go. Now,
I would share it with you, but you know, it's a weird.
That's kind of weird.
That's like sharing chapstick. You don't do that either.
You just don't do that.
The reporter was taught that the broadcast should continue no matter what. It seems that the guests of the program should pronounce tongue twisters more often.
The first movie is a cinematographer. I can't even think of it.
We were gonna wait and see how far you went with that, Zoe.
Cinematic masterpiece. There we go.
After the debut of the live broadcast, the presenter had to leave. He was just so scared of what had happened. Just look at his reaction. This dog is not aggressive, it's just that no one has agreed on an upcoming interview with it in advance. The end of the hairstyling is in 1, 2, 3. Once in Thailand, Gordon Ramsay decided to cook national dishes of local cuisine. However, the local chef did not hesitate to express criticism.
What do you want to know from me? Ask me.
Well, how is it? Oh no, look at that face.
This is not pad Thai at all.
It seems Paris Hilton was so late that she inadvertently added more style to the evening show. This dog caused a real mess in the studio. Well, don't they know that everyone has their own needs?
Do weather now?
Sometimes, in order to become famous, you need to be in the right place at the right time. The morning broadcast should set the mood for the whole day. It was a great start, but he didn't fly for too long. If you decide to comment on the victory of your favorite team, be ready for their usual ritual. It's hard to imagine something more unexpected on the air than a marriage proposal. I wonder how she'll continue this show.
What an incredible footage! We always strive to choose the best content for you.
Expensive accessories are a mandatory attribute of such shows. However, they will need to go to an optician really soon. You need to understand that something will fly to you since there are only reeds around.
Let me show you your 7-day forecast here.
You can't avoid hysterical laughter once in a while. Is it familiar? Lady who reads right from the phone on the air? Is it really that hard to learn this short text? I'm sorry, but it'll be better without me. When going on the air, take into account the mood of your cat. Diplomacy is an important trait, but there is a limit to everything. Everything is great, but where are the gloves?
Attached to this story on our website.
A pirated Windows version will remind you of itself sooner or later.
Microsoft recommends upgrading Windows 10. What should I do?
The weather forecast is turned into a Chinese show of 1,000 hands.
I don't really know what's going on.
Well, why are you so mad? It's an ordinary bee. What's the big deal? This is the case when you don't know the subject, but you look so good that you decorate any broadcast with your presence. When the broadcast is clearly regulated, no force majeure is accepted. A cat in the studio always leads to the most curious surprises. After such an advertisement, these air conditioners will start to sell out. I really waited to see something truly exciting, and I got nothing. A choleric presenter will turn any boring broadcast into a show.
There you go. Wow. Okay. Happy Thursday.
A cameraman with a sense of humor is an indispensable employee at a TV studio.
Be stuck inside all day. We are looking at a pretty good Mother's Day. Well, let's take a look at what's going on outside right now.
Being able to navigate so quickly is also an art.
As well, I understand.
Whoa!
Look at this one. I like this better than the butterfly.
There you go. Hey, this is where we
Pictures
pose.
of the week.
This is like 007.
Wait, go back to back.
Right, yeah. Here's your pictures of the week, everybody.
Album cover.
This is the case when your love for animals makes them stop and get emotional.
Hi. Hi, guys. Be careful.
Do you remember the broadcasts from 15 years ago? Yes, time goes by and we're getting too nervous. In the village, everything is always simple and kind. This is the case when you pretend that you are interested, but your chat is more important.
Accident in the car. Oh no! And I had to do, and I was wearing leggings.
Mom, you said you had a day off today.
Sporting bumper-to-bumper traffic on I-25 after a major...
Good night, kids.
I don't either.
A rush of passion is great, but props still need to be protected. There is a reason for saying, measure thy cloth 10 times. The reporter clearly did not expect such a turn in the report about the Easter egg hunt.
See that happen when you're looking for these. But you know, you just never know what you're gonna see when you're out on the trail. Speaking of the Easter Bunny, is he okay? All right?
When the TV presenters work from home, cats often become the heroes of their stories.
This is making changes to ensure the customer and worker safety. Starting today, White House Fruit Farm in Canfield is temporarily closing to walk-in traffic.
She was so emotional that her gestures led to a slight misunderstanding. Llamas are quite nice animals, but only if you do not forget to feed them.
If you haven't liked this episode yet, now is the best time to do it.
It was probably the first working day of this presenter. They forgot to warn the reporter that the live broadcast had started, but we discovered his hidden talent. She was told that the camera already was turned off. It was better not to go hiking with such friends. It looks like this is not a news studio, but a real street. This truck crossed the finish line during the broadcast of the Australian cycling race. It seems we have a new winner. This is an awkward situation, but a colleague saved the presenter. Cooking is a difficult business. When it happens live, it's a completely different level that not everyone can master. From the look on the presenter's face, it can be understood that she is already aware of the condition of her false eyelashes. However, she managed to resolve the issue quickly. Are these turkeys mimicking the presenter, or was it my imagination? I think that one should always keep an eye on their cup so you don't end up in an awkward situation. The presenter coughed throughout the entire report. It's strange that no one brought her water. Which one of you would like to win a TV and an Xbox? Okay, or just the Xbox. Something strange is happening in this video. This man without a t-shirt with a dog in his hands during a storm invites a reporter on a date. When you want to show your love of bodybuilding to a multi-million audience, live broadcast is the best way of self-promotion. Not everyone can do magic. In addition, some tricks are just beyond the reality. Yes, for some reason, everyone succeeds on TikTok, but it is a complete disaster here. Are you in love? So, keep your balance. You can look at such a process forever. It looks like the host forgot the topic of the program, but we understand and forgive him. With such a colleague, you are unlikely to remember the weather forecast for tomorrow.
Don't forget to share the most impressive moment of this episode in the comments below. See you soon.